Hello folks, we've got a bit of an update on the Steven Spielberg new movie, which is potentially going to be called Disclosure. Now, that's not its official name yet, but the rumours are it's going to be called Disclosure. It was originally going to be called The Disc, I think, but again, there's no confirmed title. So people all over the internet have been trying to decipher this. It looks like a cryptic poster of what the meaning is behind it. So I'm going to read some out here and I'm going to show you the poster and we'll go through it together. Spielberg poster teases mysterious new UFO movie. All will be disclosed. Spielberg's UFO movie, still untitled, will have its first trailer attached to Avatar, Fire and Ash showings. However, the first billboards in LA and New York City are starting to appear, and as you can see from the snapshot below, the filmmaker might be going for a darker tone than E.T. or even Close Encounters of the Third Kind. The caption, "All will be disclosed, 6th of the 12th, 2026, appears on the teaser, and it raises the question of whether the long-rumoured title Disclosure is indeed what the film will be called. Footage of Spielberg's film was recently unveiled during a special event at Universal Pictures when they dedicated a new Spielberg theatre. According to reports, the preview showed action sequences including chase scenes, mysterious Men in Black style cars, and a dramatic car train crash escape involving Emily Blunt's character. There's real mystery surrounding this new Spielberg, and writer David Koepp, Jurassic Park, recently hinted that it would return to the old school roots of Spielberg's early UFO-centered works. The cast includes Blunt, Josh O'Connor, Colin Firth, Eve Human, Cole Domingo and Wyatt Russell, and naturally Spielberg regular Janusz Kaminski is the DP. The UFO film is set to be released on June the 12th, 2026. So here's the poster. So people have been trying to decipher it. So the eye's obviously upside down. It says it all will be disclosed, Spielberg, 6th of the 12th, 2026. A few people online have said it looks like when you zoom in there's an abduction. It looks like an abduction on the eyeball. I do not see that at all. I do not see any... Let me zoom in here. So this is the trailer here, the poster, sorry, and I'm going to zoom in. So people have been saying they can see like an abduction on the eyeball. Literally, I'll be honest with you, I don't see anything like that whatsoever. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lights. Potentially 9, you could go on and on and on. There's lights and stuff there, and there's this here. And I don't know why people think that's some sort of abduction. Maybe it is, I just don't see it. At first I thought the upside down, did it represent the Eye of Horus and stuff like that? The bird, I didn't even notice the bird at first. Started to see this and I thought, oh, that's a bird. So again, I thought maybe it's to do with the Egyptian falcon, the Eye of Horus, and then I thought, no, I'm not going to go down that route. Then I thought about the Aviary. And if you don't know who the Aviary is, there's a list of people, which I'll go through the list in a minute, and they all had nicknames, and they were birds. This bird is one of two for me. It's either the owl, and I don't know which owl it would be, which would be Al Putoff, or it would be Blue Jay, which is Dr. Christopher Kit Green. I would say it looks more like a blue jay. The only thing that puts me off is the beak comes down a bit, and I'm thinking, I can't find an image of an owl that looks like that as a side profile, but I can find a really good picture of blue jay, which I'll show you in a second. So we've got one here. So blue jay. That for me is a match. It's got the little feathers at the back there. It's got a straight beak. That's a match. And there's like a meaning behind the blue jay as well. I actually used ChatGPT to put it all together. Let me just go on that a second. We've got it up here. So the symbolism of the blue jay, the warning bird. They scream when they see predators, intruders and dangers in the sky. A symbolic meaning, a warning before something big happens, a messenger alerting others to hidden dangers. The mimic, master of deception, hawk calls, other birds, environmental sounds. This is huge in symbolism. Symbolic meaning, not everything is what it appears. Something is hiding behind a familiar disguise. There is a deception or cover-up involved. The watcher, the messenger, the intelligence bird, the alert, the signal. So, and this is the thing with Kit Green as well, because I've gone through it with Kit Green. It's easy. I don't like using ChatGPT, but it's good for breaking things down, putting into bullet points for you very quickly. So, because it's very hard to get information on Kit Green, by the way. It's not really easy to get a lot of information on him online. Let me tell you that. There's not a lot of I couldn't find out where he was born and stuff like that. So, CIA medical intelligence doctor, specialist in UFO biological effects, insider connected to crash retrieval discussions, one of the most mysterious figures in modern UFO lore. This is Kit Green, not the bird, right? So, the Blue Jay symbol also represents government insiders, hidden knowledge, classified medical secrets, real disclosure routes, the people behind the curtain. And then when you go down to Kit Green, when I put it in here, let's go down to why he's perfect, sorry. So crash retrieval rumours. So he's part of the Wilson Davis memo as well. Don't forget that. Reverse engineered UFO craft, non-human technology, programs deep black even from admirals. Green reportedly acknowledged the notes are real but not fully accurate, and he was involved in discussions about these topics. He's been involved in Skinwalker Ranch, advised on medical anomalies associated with Skinwalker Ranch, consulted on biological effects of UAP encounters, was connected to Bigelow's early research, NIDS, CIA psychic and remote view analysis, SRA remote viewing program, Stargate intelligence. Honestly, this guy fits the bill. Public presence, he rarely gives interviews. Most information about him comes from FOIA released. Honestly, it's really hard to get a lot of information on Kit Green. This makes him even more mysterious. And I think this film is going to be something to do with Kit Green, and I think it's going to be, I think actually it's going to be Colin Firth, or there's another actor, I can't remember the name. Let me one second. Right, so it's Michael Gaston, the other guy. So it's this guy here. He could play Kit Green. So-called Colin Firth. Grey glasses, But they won't be called Kit Green. They'd be something else. Like he has put Hynek was part of Close Encounters of the Third Kind and stuff like that. So he's got a history of doing it. There was another film that someone that was connected to it, the story to it, he added to it. So he's got a history of adding people, Steven Spielberg, who give him help to his films indirectly, in a way. So I think it's him. Everything I've just said could be absolute bullshit. It could just mean a bird high up watching people. That's all it could mean. Could just be that. But I think there's more to this. I think Kit Green fits the bill. I think it's him. I think it's a Blue Jay. If it's not a Blue Jay, it's got to be an owl that I can't find the side profile that fits it. That'd be Hal Puthoff, which again he'd fit the bill. But you got to be careful. The Aviary, these are disinformation people as well. Like these are bullshitters. And there's I highly recommend. I'll link at the end of this video. There's a video 5 hours long, the 1989 MUFON conference, and it's got Bill Moore, Bill Cooper, Bill English, John Lear. And they're admitting that they was telling lies and stuff like that as well. Bill Moore, especially. And he got booed and everything like that. He was coming clean. Basically, it's probably the only time he was telling the truth, and he got him booed. And I think he's got a massive connection to the 1997 Alien interview tape as well, which I've done a video on that, so I will link it at the end. What do you think it's going to be called, people? What do you think the title is going to be? Is it going to be Disclosure? Is it going to be Blue Jay? Is it going to be Kit Green? I don't know. What The Watchers? I think there's already a film called The Watchers. Could it be called just Disclosure? I don't know. The trailer's supposed to be coming out today, people saying, but I don't think it is. Just showing you that apparently it's billed to go on the Avatar, which comes out on the 19th, so it'll be in the cinemas then, if you want to see it. Might get leaked today before or something like that. But that, for me, I've been watching other people, watching what they're going on about and coming up with all sorts of ideas. I just think it's connected to Aviary. It makes sense for me. And this is just, sorry, I was looking at a list here of them. So you had the Blue Jay, you had the Seagull, you had the Pelican, you had the Owl, the Penguin, the Hawk, the Chickadee, the Condor, the Falcon, the Sparrow, the Raven, the Partridge, the Jack Verona, the Chicken Little. I've never heard the Chicken Little one, I don't think. That's the only one I hadn't heard of, the Chicken Little one. I don't know. And this is a list. This is from 2011. This is an old one. But if you don't know about the Aviary and all that kind of stuff, go and research that, because it could be connected to this film. And a major player, Kit Green, could be whispering in Steven Spielberg's ear about what's going on in this. So I'm hyped. I'm hyped for this film. I just hope it's not a big letdown. Every time I get excited for a movie, it just lets me down. Especially UFO ones, alien ones, just let me down. But let me know, please, in the comments what you think. Do you think I'm onto something here? Do you think I've talked absolute bollocks? Please drop it. All comments welcome. Helps the algorithm, helps the video. Don't matter. I can take it. You just got to put your ideas out there sometimes, and I'm putting mine out there. I think it's a blue jay. I think it's Kit Green, and I think, in fact, I think, what's it called? Psychoactivo, that channel. I think I seen something about him. He thinks it's Kit Green as well. So that's me and Pavel that thinks it's something to do with Kit Green potentially. The only other one I'd think of, if it is connected here, it has to be the owl, which would be Hal Puthoff, which is a physicist with the Institute of Advanced Research in Austin, Texas, who specialises in zero-point energy, quantum resonance physics phenomenon with reported potential for above unity. I've just read that, by the way, there. They're quick for you. I don't think any of the others. I don't think it'll be any of the others. I've had a look. No, the side profiles don't fit for that. So for me, it's the blue jay. So as always, keep your eyes to the skies, as the next story could be yours. Good night, God bless, and I will see you on the next one.